Alright guys, so here's the next thing you'll need other than a power drill and screws. Going to be using deckmate screws, wood screws, is some foam if you want to make your speed bag a little bit more silent. Now the noise of the actual ball bouncing back and forth off the wood, we're not going to eliminate that sound. That sound is not the sound that concerns us. The sound that concerns us is the rattling in the beams of the wall. So we're going to be using some scrap pieces from when I did this flooring to cut out some 3x4 squares to put behind the 2x4s as we mount our adapter. So we're just going to use a box cutter, a ruler, just cut out some nice squares, and I'll show you in a minute just how we're going to use those to silence our speed bag a little bit. So we've got our speed bag all put together. This is going to be our adapter here, these 2x4s here. These are both cut to the size I needed, which was 32 inches. So I've already secured the bottom, right? Now I'm just going to secure the top. So I'm going to measure the bottom. I want to make sure that whatever distance I used from the edge on the bottom, 7.5 inches, I'm going to use that same distance on the top. This way I know that the bracket for the speed bag is completely vertical, no angle at all. So here we're securing the bracket of the speed bag to our adapter, which is the 2x4s. I already did 3 of the 4 screws. I'm going to do the 4th one here now. And I'm just going to show you we did a pre-drilled hole for each one. Whenever you're drilling into 2x4s, you always want to pre-drill. This way the deckmate screw doesn't do any damage to your 2x4. You never want to split it or crack it. And we measured from the edge of the 2x4 to the bracket. This way it's perfectly lined up. Using a nice big washer there on these deckmate screws. So it's going to hold it in place real well. Nice and snug there. And this is our final product here just before putting it up. So the speed bag stand is all mounted together and it's mounted to our adapter. And just for someone who might want to cut out some more sound from vibration in the wall, we're going to use those square foam pieces that we cut out earlier, those 4x3s, and we're going to put those right behind each piece of the 2x4 with our pre-drilled holes here. That's going up to those 2 studs that I just showed you. So that's going to cut back on vibration in the wall. So a speed bag is loud enough as it is with the noise of the ball bouncing back and forth. But once you get vibration in the wall and, windows shaking, becomes, even more loud. So we're going to use these sound dampeners. We're just going to use this foam here to cut out some of the sound. Alright, so here we have our final product. We got our speed bag up with our adapter. Just got 2 more screws up top here to tighten in. Other than that, it's all done. Got the small pieces of foam right here just behind each stud. And we have our adapter, so you can see the difference in measurement, the 16 inches apart between the 2 brackets that the speed bag comes with. That's standard size. And these beams here are 32 inches apart, so we had to build the adapter for it here. We used 2 screws on each end, total 8 screws, and now we have our speed bag up, ready to go.